Yes, people, yes, people, yes, people. Yeah, man, y'all been waiting for this moment, you know what I mean? I want to big shout out to all of our listeners down in Michigan, Houston, Texas, Panama City. We see you in the house. West Palm Beach, Florida. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? We can see you in the house as well, too. Who else we got? We got Trinidad and Tobago, Everly Lockdown. We got Kingston, Jamaica in the house. Who else? St. Lucia, what's going on? Who else? Let me see. New York, what's up? We got all our pigs down there in New York City. But in the meantime, between time, let me introduce back my co-host and our special guest, Lady Anna. Are you there? What's up?
Yes, Big Rocco, I am here. Good evening, welcome back to UVC Radio, the sound of the Definitely have a great package in store for you guys. We know you have been anxiously awaiting, so we will not keep you waiting much longer.
So first of all, the man Spider Stretch. What's going on, boy?
Yeah, man. What's up up in the building? You know, I'm here. But originally it was Stretch Spider, but I'm working right now. That
right.
Champyon, aka Stretch.
All right.
You know, that's where I don't know. With the DJ Doney.
Straight like bless.
All right, we get a little feedback in the background. I'm not too sure from. All right, so first of all, let's start off with you, Spider. I know we had you in the studio before here at UVC Radio, but you know what? For the listeners who are now tuning in and who don't know who Spider Stretch, maybe you can tell us where are you from? Where were you born?
Yeah, man. The champion. I really love Spider Stretch name still, but you don't know. You don't know the originality. I was born in Kingston, Jamaica, you know. Kingston, Jamaica, the I-Bahn, you know. Yes, sir.
So tell us, what was life like growing up for you as a child in Kingston, Jamaica?
All right. It was because I didn't spend much time in Jamaica, you know, because I migrated at a very tender age to the States. Right, so it was kind of like back and forth. But the little time I had in Jamaica, where in terms of as I grew, I can remember vividly Hurricane Gilbert. I believe this was in '88. So I was in Jamaica at that time.
In 1988.
So I remember the day when the sky was turning pink and all of that, and I was like, "Yo, I've never seen such a pink sky," you know. But other than that, the time I was there, I was around by my mom's side, by Cockburn Pen. That's where my people used to live. So this is the area that where Super Cat was from. And there was a sound area called Bambulan. So in the nighttime, usually like about 2-3 o'clock, sound will wake me up out my sleep. I'm like, what is this? What kind of thing? But the thing is that the music, when I got up, it sounds so good. You know what I'm saying? I was very young, but at the same time, I was like, damn, it sounds good. It made me, but you know? Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. So,
right.
You know, childhood, child, you know, stage in Jamaica, where,
right,
as far back as I can remember.
Right.
It was different, you know, because when I left Jamaica at a tender age, of course, you know that we in Jamaica we have the raw patois. See? So when I started going to school in the States, I went to a school called PS68, and I would exercise my raw patois, you know, for what I know. So I would even do this in the class. So the teachers then said to my mom, listen, we like the lingua, but he's gonna have to do speech class, you know. So I converted. I went over to speech class, you know, to get the whole twang, to get my English lit up, and yeah, man. I was really young, you know, so it was easy to adjust in terms of with the weather changes and all of that, because you know the weather in Jamaica is usually hot all year around. As when you go to America now, it's sometimes really cold, and next
Right.
minute it's hot, and next minute it's cool, and
Right.
it can just change drastically. You know, fantastic. So, yeah.
Any question, Anna?
Well, to begin with, as he said, he had to adjust to the classes and so on. And I like the accent that I hear coming from Champion. And I mean, he likes it spider stretch, but I like the name Champion. You know, I always admire being a champion and stuff like that, you know. So, how did you actually get into the music business when you got to Canada now?
To Canada.
Oh, it's
It was the United
America?
States.
The
It was the
United
USA.
States, okay, yeah. To the US, yeah.
All right. In terms of the music, I wasn't in the music business when I went to America. I was actually kind of more schooling. I actually got into the business part when I came back to live in Jamaica, right? But when I started
Right.
music officially in high school, right? Because Biggie Smalls was my rapper, see? So I would buy his album and listen to it and, you know, try to mime and learn each word and vibe and flow. You understand? Like B-I-G, P-O-P-P-A, no info for the DEA, federal, you understand? So with this now, like during the lunchtime and thing, you would have like freestyle battles. I don't know if you know what that is. It's like a clash. It's a form of clash. Like, you know, two artists link up and they clash in front of a small crowd. So one time you had this kid. Now this is where I started doing artist work. You had this youth named Skittles. He was like a Puerto Rican version of Eminem. See? So every time he would just come in the hallways and he would be freestyling and just killing it and just killing people. So one day I just say, no, I want to take him on. I mean, I tell you about the wickedest rapper in high school, you know. And at that time, the bets were like $1. So, you know, you would put up your money, you know, who you're gambling on, and whoever win, you know, so go on with the jackpot. And I took home the prize, man. I took home the prize against a brethren named Skittles. That day, I'll never forget. I think it was on the 6th floor. But that's soon I said, some say that pain is pleasure, the weather better when hotter out. You see the rainy treasures, umbrellas, got a cold-blooded murder. I'm sure you heard of killers and money that push you further. Buy you leather jackets, but money can't buy you feathers. Fly away September 11th, explosive hours and the Taliban's plans with power.
Wow.
What I was see the speed getting so what money, you know? That's in bed, that's soon there. You know? Yeah, man.
That is awesome. That's awesome.
Officially, the business side is when I came back to, because my big bro, he passed away at a young age, and when my dad came over to America and he was like, yo, what you doing? I'm gonna need some help. So I migrated back to Jamaica, and when I migrated back to Jamaica, that's where I really started out the music with my dad, Black Scorpio. I did the first record called Pretty Girl and Rock and Roll. You understand? I didn't start DJ. These were like hip hop crossover dancehall songs for Black Scorpio. So that's where I started out in the music business part, rather than just a freestyle.
We get a little echo in the background, so maybe we can. I don't know which one of you. Maybe can just step away from the noise a little. Yeah. We get a little echo.
Done.
But in continuing, Champyon, we know you came from a musical family, particularly your dad. How is that transition? How did that help you as an individual? I mean, starting off your musical career, knowing your father is a legend. How much of an influence he had on your life as an artist?
Well, growing up listening to music, I get to realize like at about later in my teen years that a lot of the songs that I was listening to was produced by my dad, you know. So I was, like I said, I was actually born, I was kind of born into music. So really and truly, even when, because although I migrated to the US at a small age, I would go back and forth to Jamaica like every summer and things. So it's like I would go to the dances. I wasn't one of them people that where did have to hide and sneak out and get beaten and them things. My life's around. My dad have sound system and them thing there. So I would go to the dance at young age and see record that put on and
Right.
some man a DJ,
Right.
Dennis Brown. I come
Right.
to the studio, you know, Gregory Isaac, all these guys, Garnet Silk. I can remember as far back as even Stone Love, Father Paul, before he had his studio, he used to come around Scorpio and, you know, link him for advice and them thing there and voice dub plate and thing. He had sound system, but he never had studio, as far as we can remember. So I kind of grew up around the influence of Scorpio. My dad is definitely a fingerprint into growing up. Yeah.
And it definitely is a pioneer in Jamaican music as well, so because you produce lots of great music for Garnet Silk, and you know the list goes on. So you know, let's turn our attention to Doney, the big bad DJ right now. Yo,
Bless him too, Rocco.
yeah man. Talk to the people there right now. Who's DJ Doney? Where were you born?
All right. Dan Doney was born in Kingston, Jamaica. Come from a humble beginning. First started out loving the music, actually, usually teeth out and go and dance as a little juvenile, but how would I get beat the feet, but that's something you love, so you know you're not gonna mind still, you know what I mean? And I fall in love with the music.
True.
You know what I mean? And my cousin did have a little sound system where, you know, we usually play at some little party event and thing, and it just grow from there, and it just gradually grow, you know. I will grow into getting it better and better and better till we just start dominate the place.
Okay, so
Awesome.
anybody else in the family has any sort of musical talent, or is
Hey,
just, you know, you and your cousin?
yeah, you know, me have a big brother, me have two brother that DJ still, you know, but them passed away, RIP to them still, you know. Them really was two promising young artists, but them just never get to, you know, highlight them talent to the level. But
Sorry to hear that,
from a
man.
musical family, and I have some cousin right now. I have a cousin by the name of Alpancho. He's more like a European artist. In tour Europe regular, so it's in my blood, you know, music in my blood. And actually, you have a sound system called Money Cologne. You're supposed to hear of that sound. It was a sound where we really started.
Yeah, I heard of it.
Yeah. Until now, that sound is actually, what do I call it now, abandoned for some strange reason. So that is where I find Black Scorpio, which is Spider Father Son. So I saw me and Spider link up now from this. So as a juvenile, and
Champy easy for cards, you know. You can't say champion.
The champion.
If you don't want to say champion, just say champy.
It a come from long time, you know. And
But let's go back to basics here. If someone does not know what a sound system is, how would you explain that to someone, you know, some of the listeners who are listening and hear you saying sound system?
all right, a sound system is basically a set that play at parties, like you have clash where sound come together and clash, you know, and build a vibes and basically, you know, get bookings both local and international, you know. So a sound system is basically like a job same way, you know, because you have to put in whole heap of effort tonight. You understand? It's not just the one. It's not just a one-manship.
Right.
It's a company and an organization like any big establishment. You know what I mean? And it's a thing where you have to put in the more effort you put into it, and the more dedicated you're dedicated to it, the better it is, and the more success you find. You know? But sound system thing is really nice. You know? Yeah, as me I say, sound system thing started out from way back from I can remember, and it really grew. You know what I mean? It grew and it evolved. I like it now, but nowadays you have a lot of sound system in Jamaica. So in order for you to get your glory, you have to always be on top of your game. You know what I mean? So
all right, Doney, take us back. I mean, the first time when you actually held a microphone in your hands and you went to that crowd, what was that moment like? What was that feeling like to you?
All right, the first time I play and I have a microphone in my hand, actually my cousin, he put me on the spot, you know, because me the kind of a shy person. You understand? So him actually didn't want to leave. The son was at a party and him didn't want to leave, but he didn't have nobody to leave with the son to go and play. He don't have anybody to leave with the son if he go home back and come back at the dance. So what him actually him just leave it in control of me. But me that they know and me that they not see my come back and thing and the party have grown. Only for people that start.
Hold on. Yeah, can you step away a little bit from the noise? We're getting a echoing feedback. Yeah, so I'm sure the listeners would love to hear your story, but we're getting a little echoing feedback. Can you step away from the noise a little? Or maybe it seems like two devices are close together, so you're getting an echo from the microphone.
You hearing me now? You hearing me better now? All right. As me I say, yeah, my cousin leave me with the son and me don't know what hold him from the party. So what happened now? Me actually have to select at the party, and this is the first time actually I go do something like this.
Yeah, we're still getting that feedback. Maybe what can happen, if one of you can mute the microphone or something, or step away from the radio because we're getting a terrible feedback.
All right.
Yeah.
Champyon mute his mic, so I think you will hear me a little.
All right, let us rack. So yeah, you were saying from your cousin. So I mean, I'm sure you had a lot of butterflies. I mean, on your chest. I mean,
most definitely. But guess what now? It's like I need a little youth come on where they really love it. You understand? Because he's more like the mic man, you know. You understand? So when him come on now and we realize him love the thing and him start do it, and actually build a vibes in the party and the people them say no, them too little youth yeah. And so little and not play music like a big man. So that now start make me feel more comfortable now. So I'm going in a comfort zone now and I start dominate and start going out now, and the people them start give a credit now, and you know the whole community I say, yo, you know, say your little cousin deal with the party good last night. Yeah. And then everybody start encourage me and say, you know, say you have to take it up serious. So I saw me just pursue it, you know? And start do it. Make everybody see it.
Before you come in, Lady Anna, I'm sure you and Champyon, aka Stretch, I mean you guys been friends from youth. I'm sure he had a great influence in your life. I mean, being among his dad and being among him. What was that moment like for you, having a friend like Champyon?
All right, let me tell you this now, loud and clear. UVC Radio, listen to this loud and clear. You know more time, it's an embarrassment for you to say somebody believes in you more than you believe in yourself, right? That can be an embarrassment because nobody's supposed to believe in you more than you believe in yourself.
Yes.
So Spider now is like a youth like that. Sometimes I have to wonder if he believe in me more than me believe in myself. So that is the thing we tell about Spider. He's more like a brother. He's not really a friend. You understand what I say? And me and them youth here chat from far one of the time me and him father even have a little misunderstanding. You understand? And to show you the connection we have, you never disrespect him, but you don't know a man is a man, you understand? And Spider still am a friend and we're still going strong. You understand? That youth is one of my biggest motivator, you understand? So trust me, I love that youth, and I know him love me. Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Back to you, the champion. All right. Yes. I mean, DJ Doney definitely speak very much highly of you. Yes,
Give thanks to the flowers. Give thanks to the flowers,
Yes, indeed. I mean, we know you raised up in a musical family, but you know what? A lot of times, you know, even though you may come from a musical family, that doesn't mean that will reflect in you. You're going to turn out to be a musician. What actually gives you the drive, actually, to be an artist?
It's not something that's singular. It's more dignified and systematic, you know. And it's a whole round, because even going back and forth, while I tell you what, my dad has an album that he produced with Yellow Man that was nominated for Grammy. He also has an album that was produced with Dennis Brown. And I was around this time, and you had this engineer by the name of Mikey Riley. And he wasn't like one of those musicians that went to school of music. He played by ear and learning from around dynamics. So I would see him come in the studio sometimes and strumming like the keyboard, you know, like tin, 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 you know. And even, you know, just this inspiration for me was just like, whoa, right? So that's like one major thing. Like, so I wanted to be a part of that scene. And then now, going to Reggae Sunsplash with my mom. And I don't know how mom remember with the cow would run off of you know, but I try to remind her what she remember.
Right.
Yeah, seeing the artists on stage, and you know, like even you know, phenomenal artists like Buju Banton. Like he would just come right up to the front of the stage, and him just a DJ, and him nah miss, and you know, and him a sweat, and him locks them stage. So I was like, yo, I wonder if we can do that. Yeah,
It was pretty amazing. Right.
It's so much inspiration. Even friends I'm having at school. You understand? Yeah, this bridge named Justin again, where them man him is more of a reader in the music. The man they go school for learn how to read music and play music. So, and you know, even Dan Doney, where you see, I know Dan Doney from him Maga, from him Slim. And him there on Scorpio Sound, and I'll never.
All right.
It was close by the river, and just like what you hear him say, it was like he was mashing up this dance. I was like, yo. So it's so much inspiration, bro. It's so much inspiration. Even the negatives. If you're not doing good on a stage, the people's gonna let you know, and you can feel the energy.
Yeah.
So even watching Clash, because me as a person, sometimes we just sit down and watch back Clash and say, you know, like, so if you're not performing, you know, so all right, you have to go fix that. So it's a whole package. It's not one thing, brother. We can't tell us.
Maybe we'll talk. Go on, Anna.
Champyon,
Go on.
I wanted to ask you this, you know, meeting you for the first time this evening, there is a sort of a vibe, a energy, a light that comes from you, and an air of confidence. Where does that come from? Where did you acquire that?
It came from give thanks for your acknowledgement, Lady Anna. It came from
You're welcome.
it came from actually a caterpillar, you know. Because before me did have butterflies,
Uh-huh.
I did have to go through Caterpillar stage.
Yeah, the
And
cocoon.
my very first performance was actually with it was with Queen Ifrica many years ago with Winford Williams. They had a thing called E-Strip on CBM. This time on stage never starts as yet. And I was a very young artist, and I was saying to myself, say, you know, how me I gonna do this? Because it's, you know, it was in the asylum, by the way. And I was saying to myself, so how me I gonna do this? I know we have one song I play and thing, but I'm not used to this. But I want it so bad, you know? So never forget me that one green suit, you know? And I performed the song Pretty Girl, the same song that my dad produced first. And I said to myself, say, you know, me I gotta do that thing, you know. But when I performed the song, Lady Anna, I never did the song right through. Because I thought it was more of me just have to you maybe sing a piece because I was up first. You understand?
Yeah.
I never know say they have to sing from start to end, and then when you're done, the people them clap.
Yeah.
I learned this from Queen Ifrica. Yeah. She stand out her whole so I can catch one vibes in and the people them clap for me and I feel good and I say, wow, that's some music feel. But Queen Ifrica sang her song from start to end, and guess what? She sing her one next song again, a cappella, and have the people in my claps up. I mean, I said, no, sir.
Right.
Stage. You understand? As I said, you have ups and downs, and then it's life. Like if I go on a show, and even if I do good on a show, I try to look back on what I can fix, and because people are people. No matter how you see people, or how you see Dan Doney there, him could have been the biggest thing. When we go to Europe tomorrow morning, and we are perform, and him walk up on the stage, and him see 100,000 people in front of him. After when he start performing, I got no one for piece of himself and him something.
Yeah.
It's just nerves, man. It's just nerves.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Let's turn our attention to DJ Dan Doney right now.
Oh my.
Yeah. yeah, somewhere else, boy. Over the years, there's this big say, the face, those genre, the whole face of the music has changed. Dancehall music, it's so different compared to the 1990s and also the 1980s. For you as a selector, I mean, DJing in, nightclub or clashes and whatnot, how do you see dancehall music of today compared to dancehall music from the 1990s?
All right.
Is it change?
All right. King Rocco, you're going to have changes. You hear Masika tell us that changes in life, changes is a must. Right? When you're talking about substance now, there's another thing. You understand? Whether it change for the better or it change for the worse. Right? But compare dancehall
right
now, from then till now, I would say it's in a balance. It's a balance. Because you can't just say because it changed now. Because these set of youths right now, right? Them bring in a new genre when them call trap music. Right?
That is exactly where I was going. So continue.
What I'm saying right now is that their generation, their age group is gravitating to it, which is the trap music. So
right.
I want to take on to what them know. You understand? There's no doubt about the past dancehall because up till now it's relevant. But those trap music are going to have that longevity like previous dancehall. We don't. But me as a foundation, I have to give thumbs up to the foundation, to the foundation dancehall music, because up till today, any music from then can still stand up in a dancehall right now.
Most certainly.
Because to each his own, and on top of that, they are getting their props If them
Right.
I get it from the elders, them I get it from them generation.
Mhm.
So you can only play who you come up
Yeah.
against, right? So
Mhm.
what may I say still, there's no doubt that dancehall back then have more substance than some of the music that are
Right.
evolving today. There's no doubt about that. But at the end of the day, you have to look on it and say, music is diverse. And in a music, you have different type of music. You have ska,
True.
you have rocksteady, you have reggae, you have dancehall reggae, and it goes on and on and on. So
Yeah.
the new generation them come implement a new genre of music. We have to just embrace it.
Oh yeah,
We
most
feel like
definitely.
you don't have that longevity or that substance like the foundation music, but you have to embrace them because at least most times people are say you have to come with their own style, right? So more than just put it say them just come with their own style.
Mhm.
You understand?
Right. Right. You know, I think it would be great to have champion perspective on this as well too. Champ, take the floor.
Talk to me.
Yeah, the same question that I asked DJ Doney. You know, you've been around this thing from birth. You have seen the rise, you have seen the fall, you have seen it all. What is your perspective? Is it a situation dancehall music is changing? And my question here as well too, this whole thing with this trap music.
Uh,
What is trap
all right.
music?
All right. To tell you the honest truth, I don't too dangle in the trap music. I know of it. And let me tell you something. Music is music. The main thing behind the music really and truly is the message. So if the message is good and the message is soul food, that means it's soulful.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so I wanted to ask both of them as well, how they find or what is their opinion on the impact of the internet on the music industry. Any one of
Well,
them can go first. Yeah.
the internet is a good thing, because actually one would have to depend artist where I look at breakthrough would have to depend on other medium for expose them talent. But the internet is right there and the world is the world of the internet in them in its hand right now. Everybody have a phone and can look on Facebook, whatever. So when a talent is there, it no more. It exposed to the world. So it's a good thing now. For the younger generation, them can, have a easier go at it.
Yeah, exactly. He fell out of the meeting.
Yeah. So the music is still good because you have whole heap of artists right now where the positive music. You understand? But as me say, it's just a balance and we have to accept that. Even back then, you did have certain type of music that people would have consider negative music same way. So we have to just give the young youth them props same way still. Because as me say, youth are the future. You understand? But we need more positive music, yes. There's no doubt about that because what you sow is what you reap, You see me? And if you can't reap plant corn except expect to reap peas. So you have to instill that positiveness to the music at the end of the day. So the generation can learn from something positive and be positive in the future and in them upbringing. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely. DJ Doney.
music is love.
You know, recently you take part. You can help us out here. You take part in a event somewhere in Portland, in Jamaica.
Yes.
Can you tell the listeners a little bit more? Diverge into that a little bit more.
Champyon, sorry. Champion same drop out. They can let him in back, please.
All right, definitely. But continue.
Yeah. Continue. Yeah, Portland. Yeah, the last show I did coming up to this interview here was Portland. A place called Cascade. Yeah, Never Afraid. Actually I went there on a freelance and my performance was so exciting that I get a booking that last week. And trust me, it was a blast, you know what I mean? It was a blast. You know, and I hope one day I can forward a St. Lucia come shell it down because I know normal thing when time we touch the ground, you know.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely.
Yeah, Lady Anna for those thing their show, you know, promote their show and
we're definitely gonna do that, man. Listen,
proper.
Yellow Leo Label Production, we gotta take over the Caribbean, you know?
Yeah, right, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because I always hear about St. Lucia, you know, it's a place where I always desire, you know. So
all right.
St. Lucia, you know.
Straight man. Well, you know, dancehall music is really big in St. Lucia. I mean, you go to Trinidad and those places, and Guyana and those places, you know, dancehall music is way up there, man. Matter of fact, I believe dancehall music is probably played more a lot in these other islands than in Jamaica.
Wow. Glad to hear that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm being honest with you. Dancehall music play a lot more in these other islands than in Jamaica. Because tell you this right now, in Jamaica, listen to me, in Jamaica, somebody may not want to pay $200 to go see you. But tell you this, Champyon stretch come to Trinidad or come to St. Lucia, people going to take that money out to go and see him.
True. Yeah, them don't tell already, you know, King Rocco say, yeah, I know, a king never get him crown in him yard, you know, him have to go to the road and get him crown and carry back. I understand what you say, right? Yes.
Well, let's turn our attention to you, Champyon. Recently, you was in Toronto, Canada, and you went and did a show there. Can you tell the listeners a little bit more about that?
Oh yeah, I was in I just passed through the border Toronto, Canada, but I actually went to Vancouver, Canada.
All right, tell us about that.
Yeah. Okay, I went on a festival called Roots and Culture Experience. It was about 4,000 people, you know, mainly Filipinos, Mexicans, you have Latinos. Yeah, man, it was a tremendous experience. Me and my dad, you had two bands there. No, sorry, you had 8 bands, but 2 bands where I think I remember. 2 live bands that I remember. One of them is called Golden Ganga. This is a reggae band from Mexico. They are 25 years together. You had a act from Jamaica. His name is Tugstar. Don't know if you know him, but he have one tune named Naki Ball. Naki Ball. And he did a set on the Golden Ganga band. I don't remember the next. I don't remember his next name really and truly too. Other bands, but they were really good. But I didn't do live bands. I did tracks. My dad, he played songs that he produced and dub mix, and I did a live session. I did a live track session. No, I want you to take notes. Scorpio is a brand. Is a good brand. Black Scorpio is a big brand. But it's not Scorpio carry me to St. Lucia. It's me recommending for come. So I don't want nobody say, oh. Same song where you hear where Paparazzi, the promoter, hear it and said, listen, we need you to come do this song on the show. And, you know, for the young artists out there, and even big artists as themselves, take it from take it from me, it's really good to sell your personality, in a good form, because this is the next thing that can make you reach really far. I had no idea I would be in Vancouver, Canada, doing what I love. When we just come back from New York, like about not even 4 weeks good yet. So it was like New York, bam, the next couple of weeks, Vancouver. It was amazing,
Right.
it was an amazing experience. I asked the promoter who took the show with so much big stars and so much things. So you want to see my father now get excited because he was right in front of me while we was having breakfast.
Man, that should be a really proud moment of Father Jack.
Yes, Father Jack. So you see him get excited. Take the show. Thank you. I said, talk to him, Father. I'm the one, So I must have said to him, say, so who take the show? Well, man, your son, man. Your son's amazing, man. Your son. Once he stop your face drop.
You know what? I think we should get into a song from you right now. You know what I'm saying? Let us take a song from you right now. Hold on.
Yeah.
You see the new dance and the man never was.
Yes, people, this is the man Champyon, aka Stretch, all the Kingston, Jamaica. This song is titled Ghetto Skate.
The inventor. Come on down, the mentor.
Yeah. Party night vibes, UVC Radio, the song of binders together.
And the Ghetto Skate. Hand them up there. Do it. Don't imagine it. Get up on your seat if you feel little tired, my girl. Don't quit. Do it. Don't imagine it. Get up on your chair if you feel little tired, my you. Don't quit. Do it. Don't imagine it. Get up on your seat if you feel little tired, my girl. Don't quit. Do it. You see the new dance and the man never was. Hey, Ghetto Skate. Get up!
Yeah, people, Friday Night Vibes, UVC Radio. This song is titled Ghetto Skate by the man Champyon.
Come on!
Hey, big up every Ghetto Skate right now, listen to right now, yeah? All of our listeners right across Kingston, Jamaica. New York City, what's up, Bronx, New York.
Don't imagine it, get up on your seat if you feel little tired, my girl, don't quit, do it. Don't imagine it, get up on your chair if you feel little tired, my you, don't quit, do it. Don't imagine it, get up on your seat if you feel little tired, my girl, don't quit, do it. Don't imagine it, get up on your chair if you feel little tired, my you, don't quit. Get out, do the ghetto skate. Get out, do the ghetto skate. Get out, do the ghetto skate.
Yeah, people, you guys can definitely check us out on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all the social media, all that you can find music.
Slide it right.
Spotify music, Amazon music, Apple music.
Never you can dance foot first, the best foot.
Just look him up, the Champyon.
First thing you want to dance in a portion. Speed it up, rewind, slow motion. Feel like you want to dance on the ocean. Vybz street. Get out, do the ghetto skate. 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 Bob, the price right. I don't know if you skate with Gypsy, Kiva, and Michelle, them get tipsy. Show this. Me have to sing a song, punch around, want to mic my God like a light bulb.
It's all about the vibes of music.
See it,
Friday Night Vibes.
just have to catch it up.
I tell people we got this special.
Get us get them.
Yes, up in the building.
Good man, have a DJ.
The Champyon and DJ Doney, all the Kingston, Jamaica.
The ghetto skate.
Yeah.
Get out, do the ghetto.
I'm my co-host lady Anna out to TNT.
Get out, do the ghetto skate. Get out, do the ghetto skate. I ski. So what you say? They ain't saying nothing at all. Bob, you're the inventor, the mentor. Ghetto skate. Dun.
Yes, people, yes,
Get up on the
yes,
seat.
check him out,
My girl, don't quit.
Champyon,
Don't
Instagram,
imagine it, get up on the seat.
Spotify music,
Little tired, my
Apple
don't
music,
quit.
check him out.
Don't imagine it, get up on the
Yeah.
don't quit, do it. Don't imagine it.
Welcome back. We got the Champyon and the man, DJ Doney, my co-host, Lady Anna out at TNT. Yo, Champ, tell us the genesis of this song, my man.
Yeah, well, Ghetto Skate. All right, first of all, that Champyon, so the artists them usually spell them thing in a unique form because of the word or the noun. It's already out there. So you're the Champyon. You could have said to yourself, say it's spelled the regular way. So checking out on the YouTube or the whole media house, you would search for The Champyon, spelled DACHAMPYON. Yeah, man, you don't know. Big up Dwayne Minot said speed best at Kingston 11, right?
Definitely, definitely. Big up doing mine that.
Sure. So, all right, with this song now, Ghetto Skate was with a producer called Voice Stream. He was a producer in the early 2000s where he would voice artists that you have to sound good. You understand? It no matter who you be, you have to sound good. So he was one of the first producers to done. He was one of the first producers to also voice Zamunda. So this rhythm was I voiced on this rhythm like a day after Zamunda voice. This was like Zamunda's first voicing, right? So yeah, man. So yeah, it never smashed no chart or nothing like that.
What is a ghetto skate?
It was a vibe. It was a good vibe. And
What is a ghetto skate?
Ghetto skate is basically ghetto skate is a dance that if you listen in the song where I said Bob the Price Right, this is a barber that I went into a shop one day and I saw him doing like a dance and I was like, yo, I want to dance there. And when I say, yo, the ghetto skate, so it's like you're actually jumping and dancing. It's like you're 1 foot on the ground. You hear me say it in the song. Keep your left foot down on the ground land. Slide your right, so this is what you're doing in the song. Keep your left foot down on the ground land. Slide your right foot like you're there skate land. I don't know if you use your next foot first, your best foot first, or use your left foot first. First thing, you understand? So it's like you're on 1 foot and you're jumping with the opposite foot and you're sliding the foot as if you're skating in skate land. So this was created by a barber. So I kind of just look on the reality of it and say, all right, how about we put it in at the song?
Right.
Pan Voice Stream's rhythm, and it helped to groom and mold me.
It sounds like a really catchy high school, college kind of thing, like.
Yeah. Give thanks, man. Give thanks. Appreciate it.
Yes, I would like to know, if Champyon could share with us plans for the future.
Sure. Yeah, man. Well, one of the main things, I try to see if I could just do more action. You see, you asking me, I can give you some hints because I don't want to,
Sell
I
out,
don't want to
yeah.
burst that bubble.
Yeah.
But one of my main objectives right now is to go on the road with my brother. When I say road, I'm not talking about up the street. I'm talking about touring.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you see this brethren here named Doney.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very loyal youth.
I believe that, man. I believe that.
I have to give him props.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? Just get a signal, low battery. I have to give him props.
Right.
So guess what? That's like one of the next main mission. I have a whole bunch in store. I'm looking to further my education in college, and some other personal stuff. But other than that, I'm working. I'm doing some work in the studio. I'm molding talents, but at the moment right now, I'm working on me.
Yeah.
I just shot a video with a young artist. His name is Extra RDI, right? He was the winner. I usually keep a show called Fuba Culture, so he was the winner of the show that I kept. So we just got a chance to shoot the video. We should have shot it long time, So I would always be molding young artists. I will always be working with artists. But at the moment, right now, presently, I'm working on me. And as you can see, my partner was there on the phone, Doney, and also we have a sound system in Canada that we're building called Jamaica Dream. We've been building that sound system, a sound dub box, because the system is actually different from building the dub box. We don't have a system as yet, but we've been building the dub box for about 4 years.
Wow.
And Doney has I can tell them this, Dan Doney? Can I?
Yeah, man. No problem.
Okay,
Go
so Dan
ahead.
Doney has, he gave me the permission, Anna.
Do it.
Rocco. So Dan Doney has his name in at least over 300 dub plates.
Wow.
Wow. That's amazing, man. That's amazing, y'all.
Yes,
Yeah.
Harmonician.
So it's work. It's just, we just want to work
Uh-huh.
and put in the work. So we work more, talk less. That's what
Yeah.
it's what it's
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Getting the job done.
All right. You know what? I think we're definitely gonna get in the next track right now. This song entitled Paparazzi. Let us get to this next song from the Champyon people, all right?
My favorites.
Big tune.
Girl, wind up your body slow. Paparazzi taking pictures, make you something show. Turn up,
Yes, people, this song entitled Paparazzi from the Champyon.
Body slow.
Hey.
Double six, your pulses find out.
49 Vybz, swing the point together.
Go down back, bring it up slow. Wind up your body slow.
Yeah, big up yourself, big up yourself. All the water house massive, the Malines go.
Swing it up, you fling it up, go down back, bring it up slow. Because she want me, swam me like the bees we have the army. Tired of the sweet talk, the neat talk, a real talk, so she talk, wanna be my baby mommy. Bubbling like a pot, me know she nah go stop. Balance perfect, she nah go drop. She a wine, spider no. 9-1. Paparazzi taking pictures, make you something show. Double six, your pulse spider like a domino. Swing it up, you fling it up, go down back, bring it up slow. Wind up your body slow. Paparazzi taking pictures, make you something show. Double six, your pulse like a domino. Swing it up, you fling it up, go down back, bring it up slow. I am the smiler, she had the wine and she love. Wood and water, me love her for China. Translation of the landslider. She love Jamaica, me love her for China, me friends. She still a fling me and a give me and I say that I know for me, I feel really home. Never got up, ever hot up, never slack up, me need your sexiness and no silicone. Wind up your body slow. Paparazzi taking pictures, make you something show. Double six, your pulse spider like a domino. Swing it up, you fling it up, go down back, bring it up slow. Wind up your body slow. Paparazzi taking pictures, make you something show. Double six, your pulse like a domino. Swing it up, you fling it up, go down back, bring it up slow. Wind up your body 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 slow.
Outside.
Yes, indeed, people. We are back on the Friday Night Vibes, UVC Radio. The song that binds us together. Champ, we don't have much time, but you know what? Tell the listeners about this song.
All right. This song was actually done for a producer called Casper. We actually went to the same engineer school, so that's where our relationship started in terms of the music. So, I went around the studio one day and I heard he was playing a couple of beats, and I started just miming and holding up vibes. And he looked around and he looked at me and he said, "Yo, Stretch, we need to voice that tune there. That's a hit." So I voiced the tune and my whole of vibes, and I never forget one evening, Massacre came around by the studio. I don't know if you know, you might know of a dancehall artist named Massacre. And
Definitely.
This time he just broke the ice. He just broke into the industry, and he had maybe about 4 hit songs, or 4 really popular hit songs. And, he came to me and, he heard the song, and Casper said, he said to me, he said, "Yo, Stretch, you're fine one of them, So, yeah, man, big up to Casper. It was this song that carried me to England when I did my England tour, in 2019, So before it was just so amazing, what music can do and how the song was birthed. Because this song was also birthed right around the time when my daughter was born. So it means very special to my heart. Um, yeah, so the track was released, but then it was took down because this track was released, but it was took down because a very big record label, I wish not to call the name, want to do some serious promotion and like a 8K video for the song. So that's in because it wasn't released exclusively. So they want to do an exclusive release. So they told, so if you try to look for the song, you might find snippets of it, you know. Um, yeah, but you might not get the MP3 for buy, or you're not gonna see the video. So yeah, man.
Yeah, before we wrap up, DJ Doney, what next for the future?
Well, as we say, as Spider tell you, we have a sound called Jamaica Dream right now, and that's the focus right now, because we have the whole heap of song them, and we now get to unleash them, or would I like to unleash them. So we just take the time and work in at the ball game so we can start scoring the goals them. You know what I mean? Because me is straight at the top corner, And you understand? And then at this music thing, at the work where you put in, you go reward. You understand? So we just put in the work, putting in the hard work, never stop work. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If not music, what can you tell the listeners what DJ Doney possibly would have done if not music?
All right. Them call it woodwork, but we not go woodwork. Me as a youth, we can do furniture work still, I have a little skill in the furniture thing, you know what I mean? And yeah, just that. He's a business-minded person, so me,
right.
I'm gonna start a little business and, grow from there. Yeah, pretty much.
No, I just wanted to know, before he leaves us, his last words and so for his fans out there.
All right, to all of my fans them out there, just continue supporting DJ Doney. Big up Waltham, big up Tower Hill, big up Marvally, big up Waterhouse, and me I go up on the Waltham, little more go shell it down on Sisam Avenue. You know what I mean? So, and big up St. Lucia, big up Trinidad.
Up.
Radio. You see me I say, Jamaica, you don't know. And King Rocco, big up yourself for having
straight.
And it's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
We know where you at, man. You know what? I think, this is one of the first song I actually heard back. I must say, big up Dwayne Minot and big up Champyon. And you know what?
Yeah.
The person that really make the connection and set the strain for me with Champyon, aka Stretch. Yo, Kelly, you should big up yourself. The whole Mullins Road massive them. Big up yourself, all right? Last year, you know what I mean? She hit me up and she said to me, yo, there's an artist by the name of Champyon. Would like to do anything. I said, Champyon? I said, I never heard that name, Champyon. Who's that? Who the hell is that? And stuff like that. And then she said to me, his manager go by the name of Dwayne Minot. So apparently Dwayne reached out to and, they set the vibes and stuff like that. And, from the time, I met Champyon, I think there was no turning back. He embraced me as a brother, the same thing as your DJ Doney is saying, Champyon embraced you as a brother. He definitely embraced me as a brother. We don't talk every day, but I'll tell you this, whenever we do speak, we definitely all are really, really good vibes. And his manager, Dwayne Minot, definitely, you know what I'm saying, this guy is both of them are really good soul, you know what I'm saying? Really, really good soul. Dwayne Minot always try to encourage me likewise the same of Champyon, you know what I mean? Like, yo, King Rocco, always put in the work, man, you know what I'm saying? Good outlook. And, sometimes when you hear those words, it really motivates you. It tells you, you know what, the work that you are doing, people really appreciate the work you are doing. It's not going unnoticed. So definitely want to say big shout out to the man Dwayne Minot down there in the Bronx, New York. But in the meantime, between time, you see this song I'm about to play right now. People, let me tell you something right now. We don't deal with losers, you know what I'm saying? We don't deal with losers. We deal with winners. Man born as a winner, never born a loser. So you see this song I want to play right now, people? Listen, let me tell you something right now. You see, if you have no confidence in yourself, when you hear this song, you better get some confidence boosting yourself right now, you know what I'm saying? Because this song here right now is not only catchy, it's a really motivating song. The reason why I say it's a motivating song, you just got to listen to the words of this right now, people. Let's get into this song right now.
Stepping at the place, champion.
Yes, people, yes, people. This is the man Champyon, I tell you.
Super girl. Stepping at the place with the champions. So them are gonna.
Yeah, people, this is the Champyon. Check him out, people. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Deezer Music, Apple Music, Amazon Music. Hey! Yeah, big up Yellow Leo Label Production, Kingston 11 Studio.
Yeah. Just step out for the helicopter like super. Turn up. Hey. Stepping at the place with the champions. So them are gonna say man a champion. If a hype and a talk about name brand. Champions and no name brand. And the main brand. Daddy a the champ, mommy a me champion. Man a champ from birth. No laziness so the champions work. In our the champions shirt. Champions them now in.
For the top. Yo, you know when it's the same thing nice, you gotta play it twice, alright?
Representing for your Rocco and the UVC Radio. You born for the Junior Rocco.
Yeah. Just step out for the helicopter like super.
Yeah. Hey.
The place with the champions. So them a gonna say man a champion. No for hype and a talk about name brand. Champions and no name brand. And the main brand. Daddy a the champ, mommy a me champion. Man a champ from birth. No laziness so the champions work. In our the champions shirt. Champions them.
People, let me tell you something, right? If you don't get it, son, you better go get it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get it, son, y'all better go get it.
So the champions quick. Muhammad Ali when the champions hit for a championship for the championship. In the place with the champions. So them a gonna say man a champion. No for hype and a.
The thing that normal, you know, people, they say we're flying, right? They say we're flying. Here we go on right now, people. We say louder, no cloud.
Helicopter like super girl. Turn up. Stepping at the place with the champions. So them a gonna say man a champion. No for hype and a talk about name brand. Champions and no name brand. And the main brand. Daddy a the champ, mommy a me champion. Man a champ from birth. No laziness so the champions work. In our me champion shirt. Champions them now in concert. None of them never know I saw the champions hit. Some of them never know I saw the champions quick. Muhammad Ali when the champions hit for a championship for the championship. Stepping at the place with the champions. So them a gonna say man a champion. For hype and a talk about name brand. Champions and no name brand. And the main brand. In a the place with the champions. So them a gonna say man a champion. For hype and a talk about name brand. Spade and no name brand. And the main brand. Place of the win can't lose for be a champ. Kingston 11. Them a champ, some a holla and a dead and a beg fi be a champ. Some sick out head can't get mad fi be a champ, lad. Me nah go kick nor box fi be a champ, Ross. So them say your dreadlocks fi be a sizzle up him get the fire, the torch fi be a champ. Brandon soldiers want march fi be a champ. Stepping at the place for the champions. So
yeah, big up the Kingston 11 Studio, Yellow Leo Label Production. I tell you people, the old Champyon family, alright?
In a the place.
Yo people, listen, let me tell you something right now. You see this song here right now? When I live to tell you, some people think some bias. But you see this song here? I love this song after death. Hear me right now, so you know what? You can't play this song once. You gotta play it and you gotta play it again. You know what I mean, people? You gotta play it again. Yeah, people, the champion song. Up top, UVC Radio got it like Friday Night Vibes. King Rocco, AG, Lady Anna, and we got the champion in the studio, man, DJ Doney. Oh, hey.
Like super girl. Step in at the place with the champions. So them a gonna say man a champion. Never hype and a talk about name brand. Champions and no name brand. Are the main brand. Daddy a the champ, mommy a the champion. Man a champ from birth. No easy this a so the champions work. In our me champion shirt. Champions them now in concert. None of them never know what's how the champions fit. Some of them never know.
What is a big shout out to our listeners down in Brooklyn, New York? All of our Trinity Massive, them who locked in right now. Barbados, what's going on? Big up all Vincy crew, St. Vincent and the Grenadine. Antigua and Barbuda, big up yourself. St. Lucia, what's going on? Sacafet, don't you come and suffer?
In a the place with the champions. I saw them a go know say man a champion. No for hype and a talk about name brand. Speed and no lame brand.
All of our listeners down in 80, Sacafet.
Kingston 11. Them a champ, some a holla and a dead and a beg fi be a champ. Some sick out head can't get mad fi be a champ, lad. Me nah go kick nor box fi be a champ, Ross. So them say your dreadlocks fi be a sizzle him get the fire, the torch fi be a champ. Brandon so
Durban, South Africa, top of good morning to you.
Inna the place for the champions. So them a gonna say man a champion. Never hype and a talk about name brand. Champions.
A champion thing we're dealing with, you know, people. We're not dealing with a lame thing, huh? We're not dealing with mediocre. We're not settling for less. A champion thing.
Never hype and a talk about name brand. Jappy and no lame brand, are the main brand. Champions and no lame brand, are the main brand.
Hey!
Champions and no lame brand, are the main brand. Step in at the place with the champions. I saw them a gonna say man a champion. Never hype and a talk about name brand. Champions and no lame brand, are the main brand. Daddy a the champ, mommy a me champion. Man a champ from birth. No lazy this is how the champions work. In our me champion shirt. Champions them now in concert. None of them never know what's how the champions fit. Some of them never know what's how the champions quick. Muhammad Ali when the champions hit. For a championship for the championship. Step in at the place.
Yeah, definitely want to say a big shout out to the man Dwayne Miner.
Champion.
Or the Kingston 11 studio.
Name brand. Champions and no name brand. Are the main brand. In at the place with the champions. I saw them a go know say man a champion. No for hype and a talk about name brand. Speed and no lame brand. Are the main brand. Place if you win can't lose for be a champ. Kingston 11. Them a champ, some a holla and a dead and a beg fi be a champ. Some sick out head can't get mad fi be a champ, lad. Me nah go kick nor box fi be a champ, rad. Me nah go kick nor box fi be a champ, Ross. So them say your dreadlocks fi be a sizzle him get the fire, the torch fi be a champ. Brandon soldiers want march fi be a champ. Step in at the place with the champions. So them a gonna say man a champion. No for hype and a talk about name brand. Champions and no name brand, are the main brand. In at the place with the champions. So them a gonna say man a champion. No for hype and a talk. King Rocco, you step in at the place with the champions. I saw them a gonna say you a champion. No for hype and a talk about name brand. UVC and no lame brand. Them are the main brand. You know, so you're listening to King Rocco on UVC Radio. Locked in, stay there, right there. Don't move that dial.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back to the Friday Night Vibes of UVC Radio. I'm your man, King Rocco HD, and we got Lady Anna in the building, and the champion himself, and the man, DJ Doney. What's going on, fellas? Yo, champ, tell us how the song started, yo. Tell us.
Dan. Yeah. Yo, so first and foremost, I have to big up the brethren when named Brandon, because him introduced me. If you notice him in the song too as well, him introduced me to Dwayne Minot. You understand? So, you know, you being your brother's keeper, you can't forget about foundation. Because foundation is groundation, you know. So
most definitely,
I have to big up Brandon, you know, for introducing me to Dwayne Minot. How this song came about, originally this rhythm was actually for Sizzler. Not for the champion. However, what happened, I was connecting with Sizzler at the time, and I I play basketball, so I shot a shot a little bit before half court, and it was kind of wet at the time, and somebody took it and we slow it down, and it went in the basket geometrically. And then I was wearing Champyon sneakers at the time, so in the middle of the video, I hit my sneakers when the shot went in, and I said, "Champyon!"
Wow.
So
I like that.
This is that's how the Champyon kind of came about, because I said, you know what? Dwayne said to me, say, yo, you know what? Here we go now. When I'm ready for Vice, it's like, so here we have to put a track on it. And with the inspiration of Sizzler, the great Miguel Collins Kalanji, put my video on his platform. It's still there, you know. So you can go and check it out.
Wow.
You have to scroll back.
Wow. Big up Sizzler Kalanji. Big up Sizzler.
Yeah. He never got to buy the track. But I'm telling you, this made me popular, as, you know, more popular in terms of, you know, out there with popularity, because Sizzler is very popular, you know. So it was just amazing, man, how everything just fall in place. Because I voiced the track around the Champyon vibes, and then now it was Dwayne, and you know, where him start calling me Champion, so I say, yo, kind of like that Champyon, kind of like the energy, I know.
Yeah, I agree.
I said, I can't go name Champyon because, you know, you have the sneaker company officially out there. You have a company. It's not a sneaker company. You have a clothing line out there with spell Champyon. So. And then now when I check it out online, I say, all right, I'm going to name the Champyon, or, you know, with an alias, something. When I check it out, the amount of them were there, so I had to go and search also for the spelling, to make sure I said the spelling is not taken as well. So that's how I come by that Champyon. So, you know, that's how the song was in the making. And then it just have a nice energy, man. It was because Dwayne lives in New York, you know, and I was residing in Jamaica. So we met the connection there. So it's just been back and forth musically through internet and over the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Definitely.
So yeah, man. Big up to Brandon. Like I said, Brandon, I know him personally from when I was a youth, and him say, yo, him want for meet somebody where the music, and me and Dwayne, we just end up have like a really nice relationship, and so, you know, we start and do some promo together, and you know. So that's how the song came out. So much people, so much family. Would I like to give some shout outs to?
Go right on, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, definitely shout out to people.
% battery. We never walk with my charger. So
all right.
drop with him. So much people for big up. Marcel, Michaela, Tashima, Sharifa. These are my brothers and sisters, siblings. Ashley, Alicia, big up my dad. I don't want him feel no way like me. I bash him to myself.
Big up yourself, Father Jack. Big up. Poop.
The man called me on stage over Canada. Me I tell you, say, nobody never called me on stage so yet. So no feel no way. Him are the king. Said speed. I say again, especially big up Brandon. He's the router connecting with that Champyon song. Big up Dwayne Mine at Set Speed, Earth White Sound, Best of Kingston 11.
Straight.
Again, may I leave out nobody? Big up Mikey Myers.
Yeah, man, Big J, Mikey Myers, you know?
Yeah, African Wisdom.
Yeah, man, big up African Wisdom. Big him up.
Big up Teacher Ras Nito. It's just a one.
Yeah, the whole team, man, the whole family, you know?
Listen, this is the last person me I got big up for now. Because this is when I big up that person, yeah. Oh gosh, man. You see, interviews are so amazing, you know. It's like Lady Anna, she just sit down there and smile, and you just hit all the right questions, and me I look at my brother Doney. This is a joy for me.
All right. That's a summer, man.
But the last person when me I big up is a wide spectrum. The one where I say, oh, You see all you champion, you go up on UVC Radio and you not even call me name, you know.
Who's that, boy? Who's that?
Don't big up that person there. Whoever, when we done the interview, you big up the whole of them.
Hey, listen to me, man.
Big up.
Listen to me, champ. You can't come here. Yo, big up yourself, Roji. Oh, you forget Roji, boy.
Big J up. Yeah, you see it.
Big J, Roji, Mikey Myers, up. Everybody, up. Yo, champ, I know your battery's low, my man, but you know what? You cannot leave the studio without giving us a little something.
Exactly.
Let me see how much away as a man. Live and direct, man. Stepping at the place with the champions. I saw them other know say man a champion. No for hype on the top about name brand. Champions and no name brand. We are the main brand. Stepping at the place with the champions. I saw them other know say man a champion. No for hype on the talk about name brand. Champions and no name brand. We are the main brand. Daddy are the champ, mommy are me champion. Champ from birth, no laziness, I saw the champions work. You know what? Me champion shirt, champions them now in concert. Wanna think of that in here? None of them never know what's the champions quick. Some of them never know what's the champions fit. But I'm a dandy when the champions each man a championship with the championship. Stepping at the place with the champions. I saw them brand new. You don't want to know. Brand new. The system will make it feel like you're nauseous. Many call. Few are chosen. That is why you can't trust. All when you want trust. Caution. Yeah. You there?
Up. Yeah, DJ Doney.
The system will make you sick and make it feel like say you're nauseous. Many call. Few are chosen. That is why you can't trust. Many call. Few are chosen. That is why you can't trust. All when you want trust. Caution, picking is now that leading to a passion. Who now say them a dan girl, I say them a the dan man. Good boys on the corner, them collecting big extortion. Still I want done. Careful of what you're doing, careful of where you're going, mindful of what you're saying. The rude boys them will pop off. UVC make them lock off. UVC up and 1%. We're doing it.
Up. We know your battery almost dead off.
Lady Anna, right? Yeah. King Rocco.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Girl, let me say you like a coco.
DJ Dan. Let me tell you something right now. You can't come
the champion represent.
Right now, first I must say give thanks to the Most High Jah, His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First. And give thanks for UVC Radio for having me. Father Rocco, King Rocco HD. Big up yourself. Lady Ann, big up yourself.
You're welcome.
Big up St. Lucia. Big up Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, man.
Antigua. Big up Cayman.
All Caribbean.
Yes.
Great night after. Right.
Yeah, one last thing. It's a one favor may I ask. One favor before you go. Me have 3%. Lady Anna, you can wine?
But of course, all Trini women can wine.
All right, me just want you just give me a little small wine to that song. I mean, I remember 3% battery me having now. You ready? Lady Anna.
Yes.
We can't see you. We have to see your waistline in our camera. Wind up your body slow. Wind up your body slow. Papa that is taking pictures, make you something so. Double six and post a champion like a domino. Swing it up, you fling it up, go down back, bring it up, UVC Radio, love you know. Lady Anna, you're whining it, I'm timing. God know what you're rhyming.
Great night after.
Watch King Rocco. King Rocco, that make your night.
Up top. Well. Yo, I tell you this, man. I tell you this. Wow. Energy up, everything up. Up and loud, not cloud.
Up. Only thing we do is live up, you know?
Absolutely. Well, people, I tell you this right, we're gonna leave the studio right now with this same champion song. You know what I'm saying? People are definitely endorse this song. I want to encourage you guys. to go check it out on YouTube. Check it out. Check him out on Instagram. Check him out on Facebook. It's spelled The Champyon. DACHAMPYON. All right, people. DACHAMPYON. Check him out. And DJ Doney, are you on YouTube or Facebook? That they can listen.
Yes,
that they can check you out.
DJ Doney.
Or they can find you.
DJ Doney at underscore Adoni.
DJ Doney underscore Adams.
Yeah,
Adoni is ADONI.
ADONI.
All right. That's what's up. Definitely gonna be looking you up shortly, man. So yes, in the meantime, between time, people, this has been the Friday Night Vibes, and I tell you this right now. Boy, what a way to end this show this evening. It couldn't have not been better. It couldn't have not been better. The Champyon and the man DJ Doney locked the whole thing off tonight. So I tell you this right now, people.
Big up King Rocco.
Entertainment. No feel no way, man. No, you know, so if you're
Yeah.
For entertainment only.
only.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's always the vibes when the Champyon around, you know what I mean? I'll get to know DJ Doney as well, too, man. The whole thing light up in the place tonight. So,
nice vibes, King Rocco.
Yeah, man. Respect, Magellan. Respect.
The energy. Spider stretch on my brother, you know, man. From another mother.
Yes, people, this is the Champyon song. We're going to leave you with the song, all right? So you guys better go check this out on all the social platforms.
Yeah. Just step off of the helicopter like Super Cat. Step in at the place with the champions. I saw them a gonna say man a champion. No for hype and a talk about name brand. Champions and no name brand. And the main brand. Daddy a the champ, mommy a me champion. Man a champ from birth. No laziness, so the champions work. In our me champion shirt. Champions them now in concert. None of them never know I saw the champions hit. Some of them never know I saw the champions quick. Muhammad Ali when the champions hit. Fan a championship for the championship. Stepping at the place with the champions. So them a gonna say man a champion. No for hype and a talk about name brand. Champions and no name brand. And the main brand. In a the place with the champions. So them a gonna say man a champion. No for hype and a talk about name brand. Spade and no lame brand. And the main brand. Place if you win can't lose for be a champ. Kingston 11. Them a champ, some a holla and a dead and a beg fi be a champ. Some sick out head can't get mad fi be a champ, lad. Me nah go kick nor box fi be a champ, Ross. So them say your dreadlocks fi be a sizzle him get the fire, the torch fi be a champ. Brandon soldiers want march fi be a champ. Step inna the place for the champions. So them a gonna say man a champion. No for hype and a talk about name brand. Champions and no name brand. A the main brand. Inna the place for the champions. So them a gonna say man a champion. No for hype and a talk about name brand. Jappy and no lame brand. A the main brand.